Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Nora, your new frugal friend, and on this channel I create and follow a cash-based budget while I work to pay off my debts and build my emergency fund. If at any time in my videos you see something you like or maybe learn something new, please consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. So today I'm going to be budgeting my paycheck that will be paid on August 8th, which should be tomorrow by the time this posts. I should be posting this video on Thursday, August 7th. So I will be getting paid on Thursday, August 8th. We are in 2025. Now I'm only including my W-2 income, so like from my 9 to 5. I will be having money come in from my small business called Projects for Pets, because this is the week that I do bill for the social media content that I create for a laundromat, but I try really hard not to use that money. I just like to keep it in that business account just for the business expenses that I come across for that account and for my Etsy shop. But if I ever do need to use it, then I know it's there and I use it with a lot of discretion. So we're just going to consider that it's my W-2 income. So that's that. And that's going to be $1,684. Okay. So let's start with our fixed expenses. I am going to be pushing, I normally would pay the second half of the daycare with this paycheck, but just the way that all my bills fell, I literally would be using my entire paycheck. Like I would have no money for variable expenses, no money for my sinking funds, nothing. So the daycare is very flexible with when I can, when you submit the checks, I pay twice a month. I also do have a question about my invoice, which is kind of a long story, but I just need to clear that up with them. That's going to get paid when I get paid again on August 22nd, and it'll be totally fine. So we're going to skip that one so that there's more room for some savings and to stuff my wallet and my sinking funds. So all of that to say that, I didn't jot down the dates that these are due, but I doesn't matter. My fixed expenses, the first one is going to be for my daughter's cell phone. I got her the Bark phone for her birthday in January, and I love it. That bill is about $52. My next expense will be my storage unit, and round it up, that is going to be $120. And then my car insurance is due. This is the big kahuna. I don't even want to talk about it. It's $301. I don't even want to get into it. But the storage rounded up is $120 and car insurance is $301. So that combined will give us a total of $473 for my fixed expenses. Now my variable expenses will be for gas, which I always budget $100, and I usually end up pulling it for something else. So, we're going to do better this time. Groceries, I don't need a whole lot. There's still plenty. I got a good amount of like snacks and stuff from 2 weeks ago, and I still have a decent amount of meat in the freezer, and I have a ton of pasta that I can do plenty with. So I'm going to budget $125 for groceries, and for my laundry card I definitely need to add my $40 because I'm down to zero. So the total for my variable expenses will be $265. And then, oh wait, you know what? This sheet is a little bit different. I forgot they don't separate the subscriptions on this one. So scratch this. I gotta fix this amount because my subscriptions are gonna be due. And those are fixed expenses because those amounts do not change. So I forgot. Planet Fitness is $28. Cinemark, this is the local movie theater to me. I pay for the movie club. Don't come at me. It's the best thing ever. We love going to the movies, and I've saved a ton of money by having this. And we have HBO Max. That is $19. So I'm going to take out my calculator because I got to recalculate this. Don't laugh at my unfancy calculator. It doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be practical. At least that's how I feel about things. 301 plus 28 plus 13 plus 19. Now, don't get me wrong. I love pretty things. 52, 120, 301. Whoops. And then 28, and then 13, and then 19 equals 533. I love pretty things, but you know what? On this budgeting journey, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be practical. All right. So my debt. I owe Capital One. That'll be $21. And this is rounded up. It's not exactly these amounts. TIAA will be $130. Guardian. Guardian. I have to think about this now because I have $98 left on this. And because I used the snowball amount, I've been paying $70. I got $98 left to pay it off. This is my daughter's Guardian bike. So that's another $28. I think I'm going to move that from the sinking funds and just pay it off because there's like 2 low priority sinking funds that I don't really need to stop. You know, I could do it the next check. I'll have more room the next time. It's okay. So we're going to do the $70 and then next month will be the last month. It'll be done. Very exciting. All right, what else? Upstart. Oh gosh, I didn't check what it is. I don't think the minimum is 75. I think I'm writing down too much. I forgot to check my dashboard and see what. No, it can't be because I don't remember. I got to check the dashboard. I think this is high. I don't think it's this much, but if it's too high, it's fine. I'm just going to leave it in there because it's whatever. I always like to leave a buffer anyway. Whatever. And then the city card is getting $250. So the total, and now the city card is not due, but because I'm not submitting the check for the daycare, I wanted to pay at least one bill that would be due in the next cycle so that it sort of balances out. And when I did the math for the next paycheck, it just worked out better if I just got rid of this one because this is like, other than my car insurance, which has to be paid in this cycle, this is my next biggest like minimum payment. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So the debt totals $546, but like I said, I think this is like way high. I don't think this is what's going to be due, but it's fine because then I don't have to, whatever, it's fine. All right, sinking funds and savings. Move my little ghosty. I have a small space to work with here. So every paycheck I invest with SoFi, and I submit $140, and that goes towards a new car fund and my older daughter's investment. My boyfriend takes care of the savings for our younger daughter, so I just take care of the older daughter. I have a lot of sinking funds. I don't think they're all going to fit on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many lines do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they're not all going to fit. So that's okay. I'll list them out when I do the cash breakdown on the next page. So my income total is expected to be $1,684. My variable expenses are $265. My fixed expenses are $533. My debt is $546. And the savings is going to total, let me see, 180 plus 160, $340. 340, which, let's see, I know I did this right because I calculated this separately, but I'm just gonna do it again so I don't throw myself off. 265 minus 533 minus 546 minus 340. 0. Perfect. Excuse me. Perfect. Okay. So it's going to be a $0, maybe a little bit extra because I round up and I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that one debt. But anyway, it's okay. So I'm going to write out the sinking funds here. This is the cash breakdown when I go to the bank. I'm going to hand them the teller slip that I have that they love, that I use. And this is what I'm going to take out. So let me go back. Gas is $100, and I'm going to do 250s. Groceries, if I could spell, is 125. I'm going to do 100, 120, and 15. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm sorry. I'm zoomed in here. Okay. There we go. Better. And then laundry is $40. And I'm just going to do 220s. And then birthdays is getting 15. I'm going to do a 10 and a 5. Car maintenance. This is so funny. I had my oil changed in my car. Car maintenance will be getting 20. 20? 20. And I had like 90 something dollars in my car maintenance envelope, and my I get $30 off of my oil changes because I work in healthcare, and that's what this place offers. So 15 for child number 1. So as I was getting ready, or after I came home or something, I was telling my boyfriend, like, how good it felt to have money already planned for the oil change, and I didn't need to scramble last minute, and I feel like I'm getting more control over everything since I've been budgeting. And I said, and look, and now I have $30 left over, so I'm halfway to my next oil change, and I'm just going to keep adding money. My emergency fund gets $30 every time. I'm just going to keep adding money to to these envelopes, and then this way it's already set aside. And he's like, oh, I get it. So now you don't have to start over when you need another oil change. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. So that I don't have to start over. Like, it finally clicked for him why I do this. because to him this is like so silly. He thinks that it's, it's such a process, and he just never understood why. And then it like finally clicked, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It was funny. I had a good laugh. Anyway, a month ahead. I don't have anything in month ahead yet. I don't even really need to put anything in because it's just not a priority right now. I really want to get these debts paid down, but I just hate seeing a blank envelope. Vacation is 10. So I just want to throw something. Vacation, beauty is getting 10, and it's coming right back out because I'm getting my bangs trimmed on Saturday. I have $10 in the beauty envelope. It'll be, I think it's $10 to get the bangs trim, and then I want to leave a couple dollars for a tip. So the $10 I put in is not staying there for very long, but that's okay. Clothing, I'm skipping. Date night, we'll get 20. And the only reason this low priority fund is getting a higher amount is because we do have a dinner cruise planned. We did officially book it. So I just want to make sure I'll be able to stuff it one more time before we go. So I might throw like $10 more in before we go. But I'll definitely have change. I'm not going to use the full amount that I have. Medical will get $5. My pet, for my lovely cat, he will get $10. $10. And school will get also $10. And I don't normally stuff like these. I haven't stuffed them yet because they're very low priority, but I don't like seeing those blank envelopes. It's sad. And then I have a savings book that will be getting $20, but I haven't decided how I'm going to break that up because I have a few different challenges that I'm working on. I think I'm just going to do the $20 bill. Yeah, I'm just going to do the $20 bill. All right, so total denominations will be 1 for $100. This will be 2, and that's $100. The 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is $140. And then 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's obviously $90. The 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is $35. And I'm not going to add that up right now. All right, so this was a good budget planning. A little sad that I'm kind of tight this paycheck, but you know what? Things happen. And as a working mom and an entrepreneur, I have to learn how to adjust, and that's what I'm doing. So we will see what happens. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. This is posting on Thursday, so I will see you all on Saturday for the cash stuffing. Bye-bye.